Hello and welcome to DazModeLab Weekly product updates. Let's see what new and exciting happened since our last issue. To start with, I would like to share some internal information with you. Our store, DazMode, turned 2 years old, so we're going into our 3rd year of operation. And I'd like to thank you, all our supporters from Canada, from USA, from South America and Europe, Australia, Japan, everywhere who support us and give us your business. We appreciate it, and thanks to you we keep going and we keep getting bigger, so thank you very much. On top of that, I would like to tell you that the company who owns DazMode store actually turned 10 years old, which is a significant achievement. 10 years is a big number for the small business. Most of the companies failed within 5 years operation, so 10 years is very big and good number for the company that keep going well and strong. So this is really nice. 2 birthdays in 1 week. Okay, let's continue with our traditional routine and let's look on the new product we received in the store since last week. Not much happened, trying to be honest with you. The only one thing that I would like worth paying attention to is ModRight mat. That it's not new product on the market, it's already revision 2 of it, but we was asked by several customers of ours to bring it in, so it will be easier to access for Canadian clients. And so we got a few. This is a good thing to have for any modder. It doesn't matter if you're water cool or not, because you have a big working surface which is anti-statically protected. You can have your case on it, you have all your parts on it, you have your wrist band included, and that's something that actually anybody who dealing with assembling computers should have, you know, handy, so to speak. It also protects your working area, like your table, from being scratched, so it's definitely things that worthwhile to look at if you're interested. So that's the only one really new item for us that arrived since last week. But we did some progress in our orange build, and I would like to share with you what's new we get since last week. So first of all, I purchased some power supply for my case. So this is a Cougar model, and why I took it, because it has some orange component to it. It's not exact match for the color, but this is orange power supply, as you can see. So that's very nice. I planned, and you see this has an orange backside, so on the back of the case we have some orange components. In addition, with all other parts we have orange already. So it's very nice power supply for my particular needs. So we'll look into that. Another thing that I considering to bring into my build, as much as I usually don't like to use bay reservoir because they're difficult to bleed, I might consider to use first version of Coolant's bay reservoir. I believe part number is 550 X2, something like this. Why I looking into it potentially, because you see those lines on the front of the reservoir, like the cuts, which is somewhat similar to the cuts of this controller. So 2 of those will kind of might match each other for the looks. And if I put orange liquid inside and make it glow, so that will be have like orange shaped window inside of a reservoir, and I have outside frame of similar shape on a controller, so it might look interesting. But this is something that I keep thinking of, and it's not a final decision yet, but there's something on the progress in terms of the parts that I'm going to use in my PC. The build log itself, I think I will do as a separate video. I wouldn't show in my news, and I probably will issue one first video actually this week if I can, or this weekend. Now let's look on some sponsorship items that we start getting for our build. We invited a few companies to participate and help us with their component, and we got some positive response from a few of them. one of the companies who responded positively and wanted to support water cooling community is the Zotac, as you can see. So I got some goodies here, t-shirt, very nice, and my hat. But most importantly, what I got today is 2 video cards from Zotac. It's GTX 470, 2 units. I can have my SLI connection. So it's a popular model. It's not the latest generation, but it's a popular model for mainstream computer users. It gives you pretty decent power when you use 2 of those, and the performance numbers is very similar to a variety of other cards on the market. So I would like to build a computer that is not just uber most expensive parts built on it, the computer that any of you can have. And it doesn't mean that you can't spend $10,000 on the system, you can't have a killer system. So we'll build something that has reasonable components in that, but it will really exciting and give a lot of run for its money. So I would like to thank you, Zotac, for supplying those 2 cards for our build. Now I know what kind of water cooling parts I need to order, so this part of GPUs is covered. It's a great news for us. Right here.